Welcome. Let's get into a Bitcoin update, talk about what's the most likely next major move and what I'm kind of expecting here from a multi-time frame perspective. First thing, let's talk about the structure. So nothing has changed since my last update, still in bullish structure. So this high over here was broken on the 4-hour upon close with this candle here. So when that happened, I made posts and talked about how we're now in bullish 4-hour structure, and the expectation from there is to just pull back and then follow through to the upside. So this whole pullback that we're seeing now, the expectation out of it is to follow through to the upside and create a higher low compared to this low right down here at around 49,000. So that's the current bullish structure, to hold this low and then follow through, break out to the upside. Now, what would be a great time to be entering? Well, normally the time to enter is at range lows. So we're in the context of bullish structure on both the 4-hour and the daily time frames. So we want to be getting in at the low of a consolidation range with a reset on an indicator, maybe a bullish divergence. And we actually got that perfect opportunity right down here. And I made a post about that on Twitter. So I talked about this in my post here, talking about the most likely scenario when we were back here in this consolidation range, and then I updated it right at the lows of that final push down. Not the time to short Bitcoin here. If that push down wasn't already the bottom, it is likely near, and that was right after this push here. So expecting that that would be the low, if not very close to the low of this current consolidation, before we continue the bullish structure of this 4-hour and the daily time frame for a follow through to the upside. So still holding bullish structure, still expecting the same thing, just looking for a breakout to the upside from this consolidation. Now, does that mean that this current move that we're going up with right at this moment is the one that's going to break out? I don't know, and it might be, but that also doesn't mean there's no reason we can't just come back down for range lows, and that would just be a great entry opportunity still. So there's no problem if we come back down to the range lows. That's just another opportunity, and likely just a liquidity grab, because when we're in structure, follow through is the most likely scenario. So we should see a follow through to the upside out of here. We just need to try getting in at the best possible price. So our current range, we can kind of outline it here. At the moment, we're kind of in a bit of a just sideways consolidation. Just duplicate that. So if this were to come back down to range lows, down in this area, then that would be the next time to be interested. Just like when we swept range lows right here, I was interested here at the very low here. I made that post updating that that is the time to be interested in a potential entry. So the same thing stands, but we just have a new range low area to look for an entry if it's not going to break out right now. So let's say that you took an entry at or near the range lows in this area, and then it comes back down, stops you out of break even. Well, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And then you can look for a new entry at a bit of a better price down here, looking for something like a bullish divergence, reset on an indicator. So we have stochastic momentum index here. It's a good one to kind of look for resets on. So see, we had that bullish divergence here right at that low. And that was one of the reasons why we had kind of that bullish bias down here, along with the bullish market structure. That's normally the best time to get in. Sweeping the low, bullish divergence, full reset on stochastic momentum index. So some reasons there to expect that that might be our bottom. But it's fine if we don't just break out straight away from here and we do come back down into this range. There's no problem with that, and that might happen. But the idea overall is to look for a full follow through move to the upside out of here, and that's going to be the most likely scenario as things stand at this moment. Now, I want to give a quick shout out here to my affiliate exchange that set up a bonus event. So if you guys are needing a crypto exchange, BitNext set me up with an event that is going to last until August 31st, where you can get some bonuses, making a deposit of 1,000 USDT and trading futures one time. You can get a 200 futures bonus and so on. With the larger deposit amounts, you get a larger futures bonus. So it's basically just free money for you guys. If you want to, you can then check out my links in the description or here on my X. If you want to follow me here, you can get some more of these updates. I'm making updates about gold, talking about this nice free tool that CoinGlass offers, and some Filecoin updates, higher time frame picture, along with this one here where I talked about Bitcoin, what I'm expecting there, along with that call for, okay, if that push down wasn't already the bottom, it's likely very near, and that happened to be right at the lows here. So check out my X if you want some more frequent updates when it's, not enough to make a full video about, like with this move right here, and I can't do it in a timely enough manner. So I just made a quick post saying that move down, I think, is pretty likely to be our low for this current pullback before we break out to the upside, and that still stands. I think we're going to see a breakout, but if we do come back down to range lows, that's the time to get at that discount entry in the context of our current market structure and the current range that we're in here on this 4-hour time frame. Now on the daily, so we did see a retest of our daily structure, but we held it on close, which was important. So see, we swept the lows over here. That's the daily structure to hold. That's important to hold this level on close with the daily time frame. And so we swept it, and it's fine. We're still in daily bullish structure, so the expectation is to then follow through to the upside out of there, and just trying to get in at as good of a price as possible. So that's why, looking for these resets on stochastic RSI, stochastic momentum index, bullish divergence, RSI, whatever indicators that you want to use, looking for a good entry price and a good reason to be getting in. So that was the setup here, and we may see another one if it does come back down to the range lows. There's no problem with that. It's fine. No one knows what's going to happen. We don't know that this is going to be the breakout move right here. It can easily just come back down into the range. So never think that you know what is going to happen, and just see, this, if it does pull back, that's a great opportunity to get a better entry price. So that's what I'd be looking at. Now, another thing I want to shout out is BingX Exchange. These guys are awesome because they allow trading of many different markets. So Forex, crypto, indices, commodities. And so they have a big list of different commodities, indices, Forex, pairs, and also cryptocurrencies. So cool exchange if you guys want to check out my affiliate for them, and I'd appreciate that. If Bit2Next isn't for you, because they only allow crypto trading on Bit2Next, but there is that deposit bonus event that they set me up with. But anyway, there's not too much more to update with Bitcoin. We're still in the exact same situation that I've kind of covered already. So just more of a recap video talking about, this is still most likely that we're just going to see this break to the upside, expecting that the bottom's already in down here. And it would not be a good look if we came all the way back down there, closed the daily below that level. Then, we're can kind of open things up to much lower targets, unfortunately. But right now we still look really good, so we don't really need to consider or talk about that at this time. But that's going to be it for this one. Thanks you guys for watching, and have a great day.